Oh, hey there. I have returned to the life of space trucking, and I've kind of missed it. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm taking out the Argo Raft today. Now, this is a ship that I've never actually seen except from a distance, so obviously I've never been inside it either, and so this is going to be really interesting. I'm looking forward to this. It has a pretty cool aesthetic, I will say that. It's very, very cool. It's got the racks here you can store, like, the containers on. Kind of exposed, but I mean, so are other ships like the whole series, right? This is still really cool, and I'm really looking forward to this. So I don't actually own this ship either. This is it's a temporary rental. So while I have access to it, I'm gonna use it while I can. Okay, how do I actually, how do I get inside of this thing? Oh, here, elevator. There we go. So I've always seen these Argo ships, and I've always thought they were like either really cute or just really really cool from like a industrial standpoint. It's kind of the color scheme. It's very orange. It's probably the aesthetic you're going for if you buy this ship. Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing all this stuff for the first time. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Here we go. What is this here? It's like an access hatch somewhere. Oh, is this the this is a support station. Okay, so that's not the cockpit. This is engineering apparently. Okay, can't access those panels, but maybe I have to go down the, maybe I have to go down this little ladder here. There we go. Oh. Well, this is cool. Is it like it's like where you store suits and stuff, I think. This is the, bathroom. Oh, that glass effect is really cool. Look at that. That's cool. Yeah, it's like this, the toilet shower area. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, look at this. Okay, so it has a little crew area. And this looks really, really cool. I like the aesthetic of this. You can actually see outside. Oh, that's awesome. It's a window facing the cargo in the back. Okay, that is sick. It's got some beds there. What is this? It's like some airlocks. Oh, we have a lift. Oh, I could have taken the elevator to this floor, I guess. I kind of went straight up. And it's got an airlock over here, apparently. Oh, yeah, here we go. Well, that's really cool, man. That's awesome. Okay, let's get in the pilot seat here. So where we're going to be going is, I looked up a route earlier this morning, and what I want to do... Hold on, let me turn this on.
Systems activating.
Oh.
Systems on.
Okay, that sounds kind of like an AI, sort of like robot voice. That's kind of cool. It kind of has the Drake aesthetic with like these panels a little bit, but they look a little bit more industrial maybe. Like they have like this padding around them. You know, which you'd normally find on like industrial or military tablets. That's really cool. Okay, let's take off here.
You are clear to launch.
Okay, but as I was saying, I was looking up a route earlier, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go try and run some RMC, because the raft has 96 SCU of cargo in it. See if we can take off here. There we go. Okay, it's not that fast, of course. There we go. It still handles a little bit better than the Caterpillar, because as I was saying before, the raft has 96 SCU of cargo capacity. You're welcome, I will. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill it up with RMC, because that's probably your biggest bang for your buck in that particular, in that department, right? So what we're looking for, wait, is there no weapons on this thing? Oh, I don't think there's any weapons on this thing. There's only I saw a turret on top. Yeah, there's a turret on top, but there's no weapons. That's interesting, okay. I did not know that. Okay, so Maker's Point. This is the place that I had in mind. I looked this up on the route planner. So we're right next to it, so we're just gonna jump over there. There's a few spots on Hurston. Oh shit. Oh no, I was being scanned. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna get a crime stat, aren't I? Sorry, space cops. I didn't see that. Here we go. Through these very fluffy clouds. They don't look as tasty as the ones above Horus, that's for sure. Okay, so there's 3 places we can go. There's like Maker's Point. There's, oh gosh, it's called Reppel, I think, or Reppel, something like that. There's one other one on Hurston. I can't quite think of it at the moment. And there's also Dunborough apparently sells RMC. I didn't know that. I've been there a couple times. I've never seen a way to buy RMC, but apparently it's there somewhere. Okay, so the raft isn't the quickest vehicle, which is going to make escaping pirates a little bit difficult, having no weapons and not a whole lot of speed. I mean, man, it looks cool, though. No, I really enjoyed the space trucking lifestyle with the Caterpillar. That was a ton of fun. Very relaxing. I've even done it a few times, you know, without my helmet cam on. Just chilling. Just putting on something in the background and just, you know, experiencing the verse. Just relaxing. It's a lot of fun. So we're coming up on Maker's Point here. And, I mean, I might as well scan because my signatures are already going to be through the roof here. It's not a very stealthy vehicle. Okay, I don't see anybody just yet. But that doesn't mean there's nobody there. Sometimes they like to hide out and try to sneak aboard your ship. You gotta be careful for that. Okay, as far as Hurston goes, this is actually kind of a pretty spot. You got the water there. Kind of like a seaside or like lakeside town or something. I've never been to Maker's Point either. Like, there's still so much that I haven't done in the verse. It's kind of ridiculous because I've been out here for a long time. Like, dozens and dozens and dozens of hours. Hell, possibly even hundreds of hours at this point. Okay, we got a ship. What is that? C8 Pisces. Okay. So that one has a medical bed in the back of it, I think. People can respawn in there. So, okay. Here we go. I still don't see really anybody else except for what appears to be an abandoned ship. So we might be fine. Man, this is actually surprisingly pretty. I didn't even know they had trees on Hurston, I'll be honest. Okay, let me make sure to put down landing gear this time. This button. Yeah, there we go.
Landing gear down.
I kind of like the sound of the robot voice, if I'm being honest. Okay, here we go. Man, this is a very cool aesthetic. Look at this place. It has, like, tents and stuff set up. Are there people here? This looks to be like a settlement.
Landing
There we go.
complete.
All right, turn off the engines. I thought it would just be like one of those, like, you know, those hab places where it was just like one guy who has, like, a terrible job just sitting out there all alone. But no, this seems to be an actual settlement, and it's getting to be nighttime. So, okay, so we're on, I guess, the middle deck. So we should be able to access this deck directly from the elevator when we get back on. Problem is, once I load this thing, they'll be able to take stuff off of it, I guess, if they're in the area. Okay, this is not an armistice zone. Good thing to keep in mind. Look at the mountain over there. It's very red. It's very orange. It kind of matches the theme of the ship. Look at, oh, that's a cool shot. Look at this. Okay, this. Man, this is a cool aesthetic. This is awesome. This is really, really sick. Okay. Watch out for the cactuses there. Howdy. Don't shoot. Friendly. I'm here to pick up some RMC. Okay, thank you. Try to be nice to the locals. I don't know where I'm going. Maybe I can look for an enclosed place. I'm not sure where to find this thing. Be out here? Do I have ammo? Shoot. Okay, I have a little bit of ammo. Let me make sure to top up. Okay. Just to be sure. Okay, here we go. Commodity shop. Yeah, here we go. Awesome. Okay, so there's the RMC. They got a ton of it apparently. Wow, okay. Well, the problem with RMC is trying to sell it, right? Not acquire it in the first place. Oh, I need to pick a location. Okay, so... Okay, it might be too far away because my raft isn't showing up. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's get back to the raft. This kind of gives me like a Wild West sort of feel. It's getting dark though. Okay, so middle deck. Or lower deck. I guess it's called lower deck. That makes sense. I do like the visibility. Still has an industrial feel, but you can still see what's going on, which is nice. Okay. I don't know where to park this thing. I kind of require quite a bit of space. They probably wouldn't like me sitting down directly inside. Okay, over here. This seems to be somewhat open. I should be able to fit here. There we go.
Complete. Engines off.
All right, let's go back to the terminal. Okay, now I didn't see anybody else out here, but that doesn't mean they're not there. So I'll still send up the elevator. I've got to be doing something wrong, right? It's not letting me select the raft. Well, that was a complete and utter failure. I'm not sure what I did wrong here. I mean, I'm not that far away. I'm right there. Let's try somewhere else. I don't know why they're not selling to me. A little bit rude. It's a shame. I really like this place. It's very pretty. Okay, so it's not the end of the world. There is some other places too. I guess we can try Reppel or Reppel, whatever it's called. And if that doesn't work, I can look up the one other place. I think Picker's Field was the other place that we could go. Okay, where is... Okay, Reppel. Okay, not too far away. Alrighty, there it is. And it's kind of weird when stuff like that happens. I know it sounds crazy, but sometimes it makes me think that this whole verse is just a simulation. I know, it sounds crazy. But, I mean, sometimes, man, some things happen and you're just like, how does that make any sense? I don't know. I just take it in stride. It is what it is. It doesn't take away from my enjoyment factor of just being out here, you know? Just me and my ship in space. Okay, so the reason I didn't go here to begin with is because this is very popular for pirates, from my understanding, this particular spot. I'm always a little bit dubious. Yeah, see, right now, there's already 2 contacts that show up. Hercules and A2, a Caterpillar. Okay. So just other cargo haulers like myself. And also, I can't tell if a ship is, like, abandoned or just not currently crewed. Because I don't know what exactly determines it. I think there's a way you can tell by looking at it, like the designation on it. I'm not sure. We got a Hornet Ghost over here, too. That's interesting. That's not a cargo hauler at all, so they could really only have one purpose coming here with that ship. Yeah, the raft is definitely not very fast. It lives up to its name. I've been here once before, actually, with someone in my org. We were doing RMC runs a couple weeks ago. Okay, I don't think that's what that's supposed to look like, necessarily. I don't know. I don't even know how that happened. I need to find a place to land, which can be a little bit tricky here. Oh, there's some boxes over here. I don't want to see what those are. Let's put down the landing gear. I don't want to park too close to this amalgamation of whatever the hell is going on over there. But okay, there's an X right here. Maybe this is like a landing spot, I think. I think this is where I landed last time. Let's try this.
Landing complete.
There we go. I think I'm landed. All right.
Engines off.
There were some unknowns that popped up over here. Was it these weapons, maybe? Or was it maybe like a box? Ow. I do have a tractor beam, so if I can find them. There's a lot of weapons. I don't think I can store that. Is this one that I can... It's a container. What's in here? Oh. Bunch of stuff, apparently. Interesting. Okay, I got some frag grenades. Got a Night Stalker. It's a cool looking weapon too. I'll take that. I don't know whose this is. But I guess it's mine now. So it was somewhere over here, if I remember correctly. Alright, I was wrong. It is not in there. Oh, is it here? Scrap? Yeah, here it is. There we go. Okay, Argo Raft. They have a shit ton of RMC. Oh gosh, 1.13 million? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But it means a lot of profit. And a lot of risk. And with high risk, usually comes high reward. And vice versa. Let's run back. Man, that A2 is huge. Look at that. That thing is massive. I want to try that out one of these days. And look at all that stuff. Wow. Oh, so these are like the big boxes, like the 16 or 32. What would it be? 32? Yeah, because it's 96. So those would be 32 SCU boxes. Well, those are huge. Okay. Should make pirating it very easy. Wait, oh, here it is. It's over here. And that is a little bit nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie. If I can hurry up and jump on. Alright, lower deck. Here we go, let's go. Come on, lower deck. Bring me up. Alright, let's see if I can take off before I catch a torpedo to the face. That can happen. It can absolutely happen. People just waiting, you know, like, just out of your sensor range, like in an Eclipse or something. Oh, the Eclipse is also a really cool ship. Like, it's just like a stealth bomber. Like, there's a lot of really cool ships that I really want to try out and are super, super awesome. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here as fast as we can. Just straight vertical here, just 90 degrees. Put on the cruise control. And boost our way out of here. I don't have any shields, so I'm going to put all power to thrusters here. That should, like, refill my boost faster, I hope. Okay, so while I'm doing that, the location I had planned was from Maker's Point to Area 18. So we'll just go to Area 18 from here. Yeah, I've been here once before, and I kind of got lost. So I'm hoping I can find the Trade and Development Division place. Now, what I'm always worried about when doing these runs is people kind of sitting at like the normal trade routes. Like, I want to go from a different direction. Because if there's someone, yeah, see there's somebody right there. They're just sitting in yeah, look what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's an Eclipse. That's literally what I was talking about before. Okay, can I get out of here a little bit faster? They just sit here and wait to get out of here.
Quantum travel engaged.
If someone has like a quantum interdiction device along this trade route, I'd be kind of screwed. Because that's probably like a popular launching point from those RMC locations to ArcCorp or other places. Which is pretty cool, honestly, that the fact that trade lanes will develop and people can exploit them. All right, while I'm traveling here, I want to take a look at the RMC in the back. It's all back there. Yeah. That's cool, man. But it says on the side what it is. Yeah, 32 SCU. Okay. And this is so awesome. Just, I love the aesthetic of this. You know, the cab area. I really, really enjoy this. You know, just sitting down. You know, like I got a drink right here. Man, this is a vibe. It really, really is. I totally get all the cargo haulers and space truckers out there. I really, really do. It's also good because it gives you like some downtime too, right? Like between traveling from one location to the next, sort of downtime. For me, I really like it because it's a great way to sort of explore, you know, travel around the verse and make money while doing so. Because this is all still really like fresh and mostly new to me, right? For the most part. A lot of these areas and locations and vehicles, things like that. You know, how are you guys doing, man? I'm genuinely curious. I hope everybody's able to, you know, find something fun to do in the verse. I hope people are, you know, lives are just going well. Like, genuinely, I really hope so. Because, I mean, hell, man, things are going pretty good for me lately, I'll be honest. It's pretty awesome. Just being able to do what you love doing. Because I've had a long time where I had no choice over what I was doing or where I was going, you know, where I had to be, at what time. And it's just being able to just relax and chill and take it easy it's very rewarding. It's very, dare I say, incredible. Like it feels amazing. Just the freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it, be your own boss. It's pretty awesome. And I think it's really important for people to have that sort of sense of fulfillment, you know, like regardless of what you're doing or where you are, having something you just really enjoy doing is, you can't put a price on that in my, well, sometimes you can, I guess, depending on what the hobby is. But as a general rule, you know, we can't take money with us when we go, right? Just spend it on something you love. And for me, it just happens to be spaceships and flying around the verse. And yeah, I love it. I really, really do. Okay, here we are at ArcCorp here. At some point, I want to explore this planet a little bit more. Like the idea of just a giant mega city. It's kind of crazy. I mean, just look at that. That's insane. Okay, where's Area 18? Ooh, the skyscraper. I wonder what the skyscraper is. Now, I wonder if this giant megalopolis, whatever it's called, you know, a city-sized planet. I do wonder if this one is more residential or business-oriented. Like, is there more people living here or more businesses that set up station here? I'm not really sure about that. I mean, it's probably both. Now, that person's actually crewing their ship. We got a 600i. That's cool. I really do like that ship. I really do. I can't wait for the rework on it. The retrofit that Origin is designing right now. They've spent a lot of time on it. They really have. So I'm looking forward to whenever it finally becomes available. And it's retroactive too. So that's pretty awesome. You know, they'll retrofit all the old 600i's as well. Definitely going to make a vlog about that whenever that happens. Okay, so honestly, I'm personally not usually one for cities, right? I tend to like the more country landscape, you know, the more openness, the more freedom. But I do definitely understand the cyberpunk sort of, you know, city vibe. So I can appreciate it, even though I wouldn't live in one personally. I can appreciate the artistic, you know, nature of it. Yeah, I don't want to crash into a building here. Okay, I don't actually know where the landing zone is. Wait, okay, it's on my comm center, actually. Right there, Area 18 landing services. All that.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay, it actually, I was going the wrong way. Okay. Apparently it's over here. Okay. That makes sense. The ship even sounds industrial, too. Yeah, see what I mean about, like, the aesthetic, though? Like, you see these, you know, all these mega city skyscrapers, the city that never sleeps, you know, sort of thing. I do get it. I do. I just prefer the country. It's a pretty big hangar, so hopefully I shouldn't crash. The reason why I went to Area 18 instead of other places is because I think they give you the best bang for your buck when it comes to RMC.
Warning.
Warning what? What's the warning? You can't just say warning and then not give me what the warning is. Now I'm just paranoid. Okay.
Warning.
Warning what?
Warning.
What is the warning? Put my landing gear down. Yeah, it's kind of a rough landing, but
Stay.
I landed and I didn't blow up. That's the best I can hope for sometimes. Okay, this is a big hangar. Holy crap, this thing is huge. I don't care if anybody... They can't take off with it, right? I don't know if I should leave that open or not. I'm gonna store the ship anyway. Oh yeah, they have Astro Armada. So one of the reasons why I'm doing a lot of RMC runs here is I'm trying to save up for the 400i. Like, that's really cool. Like, it's more... Honestly, it's more of a space yacht than the, Alright, we stored the raft. It's more of a space yacht than the 600i is, even, in my opinion. Transit platform. Okay, here we go. Gosh, I always get lost here. Traveler rentals. Ooh, what can we rent? Well, I should rent this out and just kind of take that out for a spin one of these days. I thought they had a Vanguard Warden available. I guess not.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too, man. Thanks. Those people always sound so, like, defeated. So sad. Okay, City Flight Network. Here we go. Man. The Idris M. That is... Gosh, man. That is the pinnacle of the verse, in my opinion, is this, right here. The Idris M. The Javelin is a little bit too big for my taste. I don't think I'd be able to actually accomplish anything with that, especially solo. But man, the Idris M, a spinal-mounted size 10 railgun is iconic. I love the Idris so much. I'm hoping I can get one of these days. Okay, so there's the convention center, not that. I want to go to, here we go, Argo Plaza. Normally I'd find a seat. I'm gonna hold on to the rail this time. I like the feeling of flying around through the city. That's a fun ship too. Oh, I went the wrong way. Dang it. Okay. Let's hang on to this one now. Okay, that's better. See, I think cities look cooler at night than they do during the day. Maybe it's just me, but I really like all the lights and stuff whenever they light up like that. Okay, from what I can tell, at least this area, there's definitely seems to be a lot more commercial districts than residential districts. Giant hologram. Like ads everywhere. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what half these companies are. Okay. Argo Plaza, this way. Okay, so where am I going? See if I can follow the signs. Financial district. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, the Hammerhead. That might be our next multi-crew adventure. I think the Hammerhead, because we just did the ground assault theme, which that was a lot of fun as well. It's really cool getting everybody together, man. Shout out to all the people who were able to make it, because that's always a great time. Okay, Trade and Development Division. Here we go. I didn't get lost this time. It's fantastic. There's like nobody here right now. So it says there's no demand, but I can actually still sell it. So, okay. I didn't make quite as much as I thought I would, I'll be honest. Maybe it was the place that I bought it from. I made like 250k, right? Because I bought it for like 1.13 million, something like that. Maybe I'm just used to the 570 something SCU that's in the Caterpillar. We're gonna see if we can do one or two more runs there. See if we can actually make some good money from it. Let's travel back to the spaceport. Okay, we're back in the raft here. We just left Area 18 again. And I guess there's these giant green lights that mark the spaceport. I didn't see that last time, probably because of all the clouds. But okay, let's go back to Hurston. We can try somewhere else this time, like maybe like Pickers Field or something like that. So I've kind of been thinking about cargo hauling just in general, right? And I'm wondering if it's going to remain more of like a solo activity, or if it'll ever make sense for like groups to do. Which I think there needs to be a lot of activities in the verse that are just purely solo oriented, right? I think. Okay, so we hardly used up any fuel. Like this thing, like we traveled halfway across the system, didn't even make a dent in our fuel tank. I mean, look at that, the quantum fuel hasn't even gone down at all. That's crazy. But yeah, as I was saying, multi-crew cargo hauling is probably just gonna be something like, you take out like a whole C or maybe like a D or even an E, right? Those giant space hauling like cargo ships, and probably just like a fighter escort, because you know you're talking like tens of thousands of SCU once you get all the way up there, which is that's a crazy amount of profit that could potentially be made with that. So you'd probably definitely need like a fighter escort. But the thing that I like about cargo hauling is that it's very relaxing because there's not a whole lot to do. You just kind of go from one place to another. And while it's fun for going at the verse solo, I don't know if it's still going to be fun for a large crew of people. right? Because that's kind of the thing with multi-crew, is you want everybody there to like to have a good time and not feel like they're sitting around doing nothing. Which is still a balance that I'm trying to discover, you know, with our own org. Keep things interesting for everybody. It's just something I've been thinking about. It would be a lot of fun, though, to take out one of those Hull series ships, I think. It's like, to put it in perspective, if you're trading RMC at that scale, you're talking about like tens of millions of dollars could potentially be profit and split among everybody. And depending on what you buy and where you go, because it could take a long time to fill one of those ships up, right? And even longer to sell if they're full of that material to your destination. So, I don't know. It's a very, very cool concept. I feel like, from what I can gather, most people kind of do cargo hauling solo, from what I see. And that's kind of how I prefer it at the moment. I'm curious what other people would think, but I kind of like doing stuff solo sometimes. I really enjoy our multi-crew missions, but I don't know, man. I really enjoy doing stuff solo as well. Okay, so let's see if we can find out where Maker's Point is. Let's see. No, not Maker's. We already went there. Picker's Field, right? There it goes. Yeah. Picker's Field. On the other side of the planet, of course. Hurston was actually the first planet that I ever visited back in the day in the Stanton system. Back when I was still in the, you know, the UEE military. It's always cool coming back to it. It's kind of nostalgic in a way. Even though I vastly prefer Microtech and New Babbage, I still always have a little soft spot for Hurston. Watching the sunrise. It can be really pretty. Okay, so this is also a pretty popular pirate hangout as well. So I do want to be on the lookout for that as well. So far, though, I don't see anybody just yet. I need to rebind all the buttons on this flight stick here. I still haven't set everything up yet. It's kind of like a hybrid between the sticks. Well, I mean, this ship doesn't have a keyboard. That's why it's kind of a pain. But usually it's like a hybrid between, you know, the ship keyboard and these flight sticks here. I really need to just bind everything to the flight stick and just get it over with. It's just so many buttons, man. There's so many controls. It's a daunting task sometimes to do that. Oh, what was that sound? Target lock. Who? Oh, that guy. See, I didn't even see him. He's in a Drake Vulture. Okay, well, is he a threat to me in a Drake Vulture? I don't think so. He's kind of coming towards me there. That's something to keep an eye out for. Let's put down landing gear here. This is kind of a pretty spot too. Look at this canyon area.
Landing gear down.
And I never realized Hurston was so much of like an Old West sort of feeling place. I never realized that. For me, it was always like just like industrial, you know, dystopian hellscape. But there's actually a lot out here. Okay, oh, I might have gone a little bit too fast here. Oh boy.
Landing complete.
That was probably one of the worst landing jobs I've ever done. It's not letting me close the elevator. Button's not working. Okay, well I guess we'll just have to leave it open. Okay, yeah, there's the scrap. Argo Raft. Here we go. So this one's working. Buy RMC. Another 1.13 million. I always feel really nervous spending that amount of money. But okay, let's run back. See, this place is kind of deserted. It's a little bit eerie. At least Maker's Point kind of had like a settlement. You know, people roaming around. Oh, wait, no, not top deck. Oh, I keep hitting the top deck button. Why is that the default? No, lower deck. There we go. All right, let's get out of here before I'm blown up. Putting up my landing gear. Okay, where's that vulture? He was just kind of sitting around. Not that one. That one's abandoned. There was another one here somewhere. I don't know where he went. That's okay. Let's just make a vertical beeline for the atmosphere here. We're gonna go into nav mode. I hate lowering my shields, but I need the speed here. Now, what I guess would be smarter to avoid, you know, almost being ganked by an eclipse, I guess is to try to just jump to a random point that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to take off from this area. And hopefully, there'll be less people there waiting for me. This ship has the quantum fuel to do that. I didn't realize the gas tank was so huge on this thing. Because you can exit quantum. I don't do it a whole lot, but you can do it. Let's just say Mike L4, for instance. So I'll start a quantum jump here. Then as soon as I get going, I'll just drop out. Like that. Now I should be a little ways away. Yeah, see? I'm already pretty far away from Hurston. I can just pick ArtCorp from here. And hopefully this will be out of the regular trade lanes, so I won't get quantum interdicted. Oh yeah, there we go. Look on the back here. Yeah, look at all that RMC. It's just so crazy that $1.13 million. Well, technically, I'm going to get like 1.3 for this. So $1.3 million is inside 3 boxes. That's crazy. I wonder what makes RMCs so profitable. Just for like ship repairs and stuff, maybe? Or do they use it for like ship manufacturing or facility building or something? I don't know. Now, I do wonder about this, the Argo Raft. Like, you can't really get like the whole series loaded on like the planetary surface, right? You have to do that in like a docking collar or somewhere up in the atmosphere. Is the purpose of the Argo Raft just sort of to transport things from the surface to the hulls, maybe? Like if you had a few of those transporting stuff, you know, in and out of the atmosphere, I wonder if that's more of the intended purpose as opposed to long distance hauling like this. I'm not really sure because it has the fuel tank for it for sure, but with only 96 SCU capacity. No, that's only twice as much as a Cutlass, more or less, right? I'm a huge fan of like aesthetics when it comes to certain ships, right? I think as long as they fulfill the role in that regard and people that bought the ship enjoy it, that's really all that really matters, I think. You know, not everything has to be the #1, you know, best like meta ship, right? Because I'm one of those people who always thinks that fun should always take a precedent. And some people get fun out of using the best thing for its particular intended purpose. But I'm not usually that type of person. I tend to really enjoy using more niche ships for certain roles. I'm not saying to go cargo hauling in, you know, like a cutter, right? But I'm just saying to have the time that you spend in the verse, try to make it more enjoyable as opposed to more like productive, I think, or like following the meta strats. Because ultimately, personal enjoyment and fulfillment is really, really what it should come down to, first and foremost. Okay, I've never actually been to that space station, I don't think. I don't even know what the name of it is. Okay, here we go. So now I can actually see the landing zone from here. You can see those green lights there. It's still nighttime here, though, which is cool. You know, space trucking is just one of those professions that I can absolutely see myself returning to several more times in the future. It's really fun to do these kind of vlogs, you know, relatively low stakes as far as like, you know, it's just your like, you know, your initial investment, I guess, more or less. As long as you don't spend all your UEC on one haul, it's relatively low stakes. I think it's more chill. I think it's more relaxing than some of the other things that I can get up to. Let's request landing here. Where's my assigned landing bay? I don't see it. I don't know where my assigned landing bay is. Hopefully somewhere in this vicinity. I'm gonna assume. I request again. Yeah, I know it has, but you haven't told me what hangar I'm landing at. Oh, here it is. Okay, hangar 03. So it's not the giant hangar like last time. This is really cool though. See how it has that the air traffic control tower? I don't know if every spaceport has that, but it looks really cool because this is more like an airport sort of theme than a spaceport, and I think it works really well.
Warning.
Here it is again with the warning. I don't even know what it's trying to warn me against.
Warning.
Okay, I think it should be good to go down now. Oh, no, never mind. I am not good to go down. Oh gosh. Oh, no. Careful here. That was almost close. I guess I clipped the side of the hangar there. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, we're back here now. It's pretty awesome that we didn't get pirated. That's, honestly, I was kind of expecting to, for some reason. Okay, so, here we go. Argo Raft. It still lets me sell it. Awesome, okay. Yeah, so that's about... We've made about a 500k profit today, right? About 250k per run, I want to say. Yeah, thanks for joining me, guys, on this space trucking adventure. A massive thank you to those who choose to support these vlogs directly. I hope you can have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time in the verse. Take it easy, guys.